Oh, no cars. There was a street fair yesterday on 6th Avenue. Don't know if there's one today. Was there a little bit of a gap in some cached audio? Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Why is this so high again?
No, that was the only orchestra.
Wait, lower? This is as low as it'll go right now. Okay. At least it's morning, so we're on brand for the good mornings. Hello. See Amber's chamber part? Chamber part? Are you in a chamber orchestra? All right, sorry. Hobson Lopez, Lynn and Graham, Sharon Salmon, Luke Skywalker's here. Happy Sunday. Ham Hock, good morning. Domicile, hola. Hilda Masi, hello. Liz O.C. up in Canada. Good morning. Roberto Ortiz, good morning. Ruba Simo, hello. Victoria Morris and Steve Smith, good morning. Hello. Big as a Walk Sean, hello. And good morning. Marie Wiseman, hello. I don't know if there's any summer streets today. There were some yesterday. I'm sure some folks were out. Lauren Schwartz, good morning. Steve Parker, hello. Sept Topics, hello. It is very nice out right now. I don't know. I watched that at 75. Is it really 75 right now? I don't know if that's accurate. I guess it is. It's a nice 75. We're in Bryant Park. This is when we're starting. We'll see where we finish. GPEL X, hello. Thomas, good morning. Molly Chamber, good morning. Steve Parkhurst, good morning. Still morning as far as I know. William Tangelo, wrestling was good. It continues today. So we're going again later. Out to the Meadowlands. But it was good. Getting out of there is like awful, by the way. I don't know. I feel like you should never ride share out of the MetLife Stadium after a big event. We should have listened to Mrs. Commuter and just taken the train right away. We took the train there. But one of our parties said they can guarantee us an easy escape by pre-ordering the Uber, but no, it didn't work. What is that? Is there anything going on 42nd Street? Just one loud car. I think it's just one loud car. Banginis on Kick, hello. Chris Hickman, hi. Yeah, Saturdays only, that's what I thought. I didn't think there were any. If there were any summer streets today, I would have gone out, but to try to like walk as much of it as I could, but there are not. Bear in the Garden over on Twitch. Allie's here. Hello. Yeah, it was really nice weather yesterday for a wrestling event outdoors. It should be a little warmer today, but not terrible. But then tomorrow again is the high 80s. Nomad, yo. Seth Rollins' acting job. This was like predictable. People thought it was going to happen tomorrow, though. They would come out and make it all a work. There's no easy way out of the Meadowlands. Yeah, I might not even go to any more of these events in the future, having to deal with that one. Like, if there might be some sort of shuttle buses that go taking. I think what you need to do if you want to get out of there is just like take any form of immediate transport just away from the area. Like, just get out of its vicinity, and you probably have a much easier time catching a ride. Because we thought about the train, but we weren't sure how it would operate. Like, do they wait until it's just jam-packed with everybody from that current batch, and then it's going to get clogged up with the next batch, and you might not even get on because people are probably pushing left and right. I don't know. It seemed risky. But whatever we did was worse, it seems. Lobo, hello. Norell is here in Texas. Good morning. Jeffrey Wu, happy Sunday. personal helicopters. Get those personal drones going. Maybe one day. Jogging through like 42nd Street, Times Square area is definitely a choice. But I guess while it's still early, it's not as bad of a choice. It all depends on if Ambrose would do it, since he's the most experienced runner. You just wait till the next day. Yeah, I was already saying, like, let's just pitch a tent in the parking lot at this point and just wait till tomorrow, since we have to come back anyway. Man, we kept going. Like, I don't know who they hired to control the traffic, but they were not helpful at all. They would just, we were standing forever in one spot. And then I kept seeing that stupid big snow at American Dream. And like every time we left it, somehow we circled right back and it kept getting bigger again. Like, I'm gonna go nuts. Anyway. What was I up to? Colleen, hello. It is true, Lewis. Joggers probably headed to Central Park. Well, they might be overshooting it, considering approaching Broadway and 7th Avenue. They should probably have chosen a different path at that point. Because what they wanted to be doing now is going more north, not west. Because now if they choose to run up 7th Avenue or even Broadway, they're going right through Times Square. And if they go any farther, they'll overshoot. Oh, well. RJU Jones is here. Good morning. If I double repeat anything, just put it in the bank. All right, any progress on the scaffolding oh, wait a second. Oh, my goodness. Half the scaffolding is gone by one Times Square, and it does say opening. The roof deck is opening 2025. Oh, man, are they actually going to potentially finish this for the new year? Is this building going to be done for this year's New Year? This year's New Year? This year's New Year. That sounds so strange and wrong to say, because it is. Would you look at that? All right, this is kind of a big deal. I don't know if anyone's seen this yet, officially. Monique, good morning. Huh. Why is there a random balcony out there? Above this screen, the big purple with the balls, and below that big vertical screen, there's just this lone glass balcony just hanging out there. That's the next time somebody should do a concert from. One of those secret ones, just pop out on that balcony. James Davidson, hello. Cooper time, absolutely. Yeah, minor earthquake. In terms of Richter scales, we're not very experienced with earthquakes here, so I don't know what different numbers correlate to in terms of what you feel. And it sounds like a 3 would be minimal damage, if any. But I know we felt them before. I felt one in New York in 2011, I think. But I was high up in a building that time, and it felt like everything was bouncing a little bit. And they said that you'd feel it more if you're higher up in a building. And I don't remember what that one was rated at, so I'm not sure. Yeah, so I don't think I felt anything. And I don't know if we must have been already in Jersey at that point in the arena, and everything was just loud in there. The music was pumping, and maybe there's more confusion with all the bass, but Neil the Blaze, hello. Epicenter was close to Ambrose, but you slept through it. I mean, that's kind of what I figured, right? It seems like it's a low number. I don't know what Richter number would be deemed significant in terms of actually being interruptive and potentially destructive, Get your seismometers. You will barely notice the 3 unless it's right under you. Ah. Well, there you have it. There you have it. There should be a long enough delay here that we'll make it. That was pretty much right. I'm pretty sure all the lights around Times Square have a bit of a delay on them, just because there's so much going on. And always like an overflow of pedestrians every street corner. It's just the way it is here. What is that alien advertisement on the far screen? Ah, it's just stopped. Is there some new alien thing coming out? Also, I didn't know they were making a Nobody 2, that movie with Bob Odenkirk. And I didn't realize Borderlands 4 is so close to coming out. I hope it's good. Also, we saw Naked Gun yesterday, too, before we went to wrestling. And I enjoyed it. The Naked Gun kind of reboot. Technically, I think it was a sequel because it referenced a lot of the old characters. And technically, a lot of the current characters are like the children of characters from the last series, I guess, of Naked Guns, but I enjoyed it. Hasbrook Heights? There's the Richter scale. Explanation, definition. JD, hello. Oh, it's an alien TV show? Oh, like based in the universe? So it's like, you know, some new lore? So that's always fun. The alien lore is fun for me. I enjoyed that one also. Was it Prometheus that introduced more of those more humanoid-looking aliens too? Oh, they've been around, but I forget what they're called. That one was always fun. Ah, the holiday shops. Should we go? I don't know. We're gonna be like going south tomorrow. Or from south to north, but it's a very different vibe. Maybe we'll walk through the shops and then maybe I'll go south more. Alien Earth, huh? Interesting. Yeah, look, it was a good time. Oh, it's interesting how Kick and Twitch chats can all be in one spot. Looks like I'm still getting the blank names when I try to see YouTube chats. The advertisement is here again. Hello, Ward 2. The Richter scale graph is the inverse of my crossings graph. That's not a coincidence. It's DiGiorno. I like how Paul Heyman changed his Paul Heyman's, let's go west and then south. His whole big thing was, you know, at first it was like, it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. And then the latest he said was, it's not a prediction, it's a prophecy. Oh man. No more allowed commute Monday. Don't worry, I can fix that. I can generate some artificial. Oh boy. Did I miss? Where am I? Nova. Hello. Good morning. Oh no. The advertisements continue, huh? Yeah, I don't know. When your whole persona is dedicated to an advertisement of a some movie, that's probably bad anyway. I don't think it makes anyone want to actually watch it. Elliot Brown, hello. Timed out for a day. That'll be better. Maybe they'll learn. ChatGPT promoting itself now. Ban them. Because Waukesha does not tolerate anything. Ralph Barbosa. Why does that name sound familiar? I feel like I must have seen some of his comedy somewhere. But I don't think I'm going to go all the way to... I'm going to go all the way to the west. I think I'm going to go right here. It's a great place to stop right in the crosswalk. It's a wonderful idea. Mighty Bull is here. You know, I was looking around to see what kind of stuff's going on today. Yesterday was a big Summer Streets day, so I'm sure some folks were checking that out, but not me. Maybe next weekend. But today, I was kind of looking at things going on. Maybe could do a... there's like a Samsung Experience space, but I don't know if it's just a walk-in kind of a thing. But it's south on, it's on Broadway. I think it's in the Soho area. But I'm not sure exactly what goes on there, but maybe we can head in that direction and see what's up. But for the most part, it's just a walk around. I was looking for more synonyms on like strolling and saunter, and apparently a mooch is an informal British slang for like a saunter or a walk or a stroll. Can anybody here confirm that? Is that really like an everyday vernacular, informally? UK gang? Mercury Moments Josh is here. Everyone say hello to Mercury Moments Josh on this fine Sunday. I think they said some other things last time, Allie, but I don't think it was... They always start off with a promotion, so you know, when you do things that way, it just rubs off on you a little funny. At least, you know, pay for dinner first. You know, make some small talk before the real agenda comes out. Sometimes, you know, that agenda, they're too fired up. They want that to come out almost immediately. Oh well. Quacky Snack is here. Hello. Ooh, is that one of those like Naruto fish cake looking things? And is that beans? Nice. Michael Franco. I did not feel anything, no. Pretty much expected. It seems like it was low on the scale. I don't know. Anybody around here in New York area feel any of this quaking? Strawberry Fields is here from District 12. Good morning. Mooch had to do with money. I guess when you mooch off somebody, but I guess it's, you know, there's contextual slang. Oh man, it's all blocked up on the corner here. Contextual slang. But at least it's correct. Marginally. Wander in a casual or listless manner, which is pretty much what we're doing. There might not be a better definition for what we do. Casual and wander in a casual or listless manner. I think that's couldn't be more accurate. Do we stay on this side of 8th Avenue? Probably. Doesn't really matter. After this cab, I'll go. Chris Bates is here. Chick-fil-A still closed on Sundays. That's a big Smashburger sign. That burger looks completely flattened in that video. I don't know if I want a completely flat burger crepe. A burger crepe? Now that's interesting. Patrice Hall, hello. Fly NYC, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Dating tips. I wouldn't be very good at those. Oh, it has different spellings? Mooch and Mooch? Ah. I thought Mooch was the guy from Chicago Fire. The half man, half couch guy. Mooch. Tanny Tunnel King will never describe me as listless. Not yet. Mooching commuter, not yet. Maybe that'll happen too. All right, lights should be in our favor now. Something says don't tap the glass wave. Might have missed it. Well, Port Authority's here. Still gets a bad rap. We walked through it recently. It wasn't really as bad as I kind of painted that picture in my mind. So, you know, you might just misremember things sometimes. That's why expert witnesses or eyewitnesses, not expert, eyewitnesses are useless, I mean, in court. Strawberry Fields no longer feels the earth shaking. Yeah, it shakes for multiple reasons these days. I walk with a purpose, and that purpose is Murpus. What? All the cars should be turning. Yep. Just finding my way through the gaps. There we go. This is a walkway anyway, so we can walk this way. But I don't know what the point of these barricades are on the right. Oh man, why am I behind again? Oh man, I'm forgetting everything. Sachet. That may happen too. There's supposed to be a whole wrestling themed restaurant opening by MSG at some point. Almost like how the WWE like cafe was, but this I don't think is actually being made by WWE. I think it was made by Hogan. That was like the last project he was working on. You know, one of the last things. But they're going to proceed apparently. Dave 3084 is looking at staying at a hotel near Penn Station for Comic-Con. Is that a good area? I mean, Penn Station and Comic-Con, it's so close to it, so it's probably going to be pretty pricey, but at least you won't have to go very far to get to the convention, especially if you're planning on and it's not too expensive. It's very close to all the transit and to Javits Center, so I'd say that's probably fine. Last night's SummerSlam was good. The worst part was getting out of there. We'll have to see if there's a better way to get out of there. Because last night I was like, I'm tired, but at least I don't have to get up at the crack of dawn. I slept until like 6 today, so amazing. But tomorrow we do have to get up really early, so we'll see what the plan is to get back. Yeah, and the food there, I was actually surprised. In terms of like arena food, I think that particular stadium has some of the worst rated food. For whatever, I don't know like why it will be that way, but it really was not great, and the options weren't great either. I don't know if that's a known thing. Oh. That seems safe. after these cars, we can go. Brief glitch? Wonder what happened. Oh, I thought I saw All Day NYC doing a bit of an early morning stream. Thanks for showing us some support, All Day Raiders. Appreciate you sending some friends our way. All Day NYC Dan. Joker, Acha-cha, hello. Smitty, Jadollar, hi. Avgas, thanks for the follow. Bianca Breeze, thanks for the follow. Flex222, thanks for the follow. Bad Guard, welcome. Good to see you. Donna Fern, hi. Oh, he was the piano. We were just in Times Square. Oh, man. With the piano man loving to play his piano. We saw Jacob Collier on Friday night. That was a good show. In terms of like... Now, I'm assuming there's a pretty substantial emergency somewhere, because that's, he's going. Hopefully everyone's all right there, but they're putting in the work. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Jacob Collier, good show. He has like an innate musical understanding to the point where I think he kind of overdoes it maybe. You know, he knows it so well. He has to like do these weird things to keep himself interested in it too. Yes, we are going to SummerSlam night too. Absolutely. And thanks for the follow. Donna Fern, thanks for the follow. Oracle Dior, thanks for the follow. Piano Man does some Instagram stuff. Nice, yeah, feel free. That'd be cool to check out. I have you know, for those who don't know, I do have a classical piano background. Went to 3rd Street Music School every Saturday, did piano, violin, music theory, orchestra, and then I went to LaGuardia High School, which if you've seen the movie, it's the high school that the movie Fame is based on. Though it was in a different location at that point, but now it's closer to Lincoln Center. I wish SummerSlam was at MSG so bad, but there's no way they would. I mean, I think the MetLife holds like 80,000 people, and the MSG holds like 20,000. And wrestling can't use the whole arena usually because they try to at MSG though, because they don't have the bigger, Titantron display there. They try to squeeze as many butts and seats as they can. Naked Cowboy playing the Sphere. That'd be interesting. Christopher's another piano man. Nice. I'll have to check things out. No alerts on my phone. Usually I would see something from Citizen, but that's also like crowdsourcing. But yeah, thanks again for the raid to All Day NYC. And welcome new friends. This is actually the theater we saw Naked Gun in yesterday. I loved it. Loved Naked Gun. I love that deadpan, stupid puns kind of stuff. It's my kind of thing. Yeah, that's fine, Joker. That's probably the place that will be most visible. All right, lights should be changing momentarily, then we can keep going south. C, E flat, and G. Walk into a bar, bartender looks and says, "Get out of here, we don't serve minors." I understand that joke. C, E flat, G, that's a minor chord in the key of C minor. There's a minor third between the C and the E flat, and a major third between the E flat and the G, and now those two combined make up a triad that has that sad-sounding minor quality. It could be in any key, though, as long as you have that combination of intervals spread amongst 3 notes. But then you could also have inversions of the chord. First inversion, second inversion. It all depends on which one of the 3 notes is in the the bottom most position. I'm not yet sure, Trey Supreme. Tell me what it is. I see Minty Nada. I missed your entrance. All right, so if you look up, Hogan's restaurant that he was working on, I think they said there was going to open at like 461 8th Avenue, but if you look up that address, I think it actually shows the TD Bank building, which doesn't make any sense because it said it's going to be a 3-story restaurant with a rooftop. So maybe it could be where the Dwayne Reed used to be, right there next to the Rutherford. But I'm also not sure because there's another seemingly empty building on the other side of MSG on 31st Street. Now, why is this guy on the sidewalk? There's a perfectly good bike lane just to my left. Anyway, so we don't know exactly what this Hogan restaurant's going to be, but it's going to be like a big wrestling-themed thing. And apparently, the idea is when they do a show in New York, they might actually try to have some of the wrestlers show up at that restaurant too for the fans, but we'll see. Congratulate me on music theory. Yeah, out of all the things I still remember the basic stuff semi-decently, but that's about it. I can't get into like jazz stuff. That's beyond me. Yeah, I think they did talk about it being a half-mast for that. It might still be related, yeah. Susie, that sounds strange. That seems like another glitch, or it could be an app issue. I don't know. It could be a caching issue inside someone's app, too. I don't know. Billy B was at the Garden for Billy Joel's 99 show there. Nice. Isn't he about to do another show there, like at middle end of August? Let's go after this one. They have a special turn signal there. Oh yeah, it's warmer today in the sun. Maybe I'll go on the other side. No, not yet, because the light just changed. Plus, when we're in this part of 8th Avenue, there's like not too much stuff, so maybe I'll go more east. Before we go south. Solo City Pops, hello. Good morning. Anyway, I'll be curious about that restaurant when it comes out. It's going to be called like Slam or something, maybe? I don't know if that's going to be the exact name of it, but I thought I read something about that. Yeah, we're on 8th Avenue now. Am I wearing SPF? Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble, and it's me. All right, let's go left. Let's try to stay out of the sun then. She just like didn't let those people cross on that bike. Rivian. And they had the right. No bueno, no bueno. All right, what am I going to do? Maybe I'll cross here and go on the other side. That's shadier. Yeah, let me do that. All right. Bikes? No. Pre-Dragon Serbia, hello. No, I don't wear hats. I know. Apparently the American Bartender School is here. Learn to bartend today at barschool.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Testing SPF. Interesting. That's right, Abby. I was looking for some good synonyms for saunters, walks, wanders, and that came up as a slang term from your whereabouts. So that sounds like a fun one. Sounds like a fun one. Steve Smith's bald head would be red. I got a bald head too, but I didn't choose to fully shave my head so I can cover it up with these stupid hats. But I at least should be wearing sunscreen, right? I know. Twisted E. Paulette Shark is back.
That's a different one.
William joined us, abandoning the usual Sunday content for our impromptu walk. Thanks for joining. Well, Mrs. Commuter went to yoga today while baby commuter's out with grandma commuter. Start saying commuter so much, thanks for doing the shout out to all day. I was trying to do it from here, but I couldn't, because it doesn't let me hold on the name until it gets discreetly called out. I couldn't do the shout out. Thanks for doing the shout out. Courtesy for the raid. How much more east should I go before we go south again? 7th Avenue, I mean, this kind of dumps into the village, right? Yeah, maybe we can go down 7th Avenue a bit. I don't know why I said dumps into. These bikes. Bikes. Yoga. Yoga. It's Yoda, I know. Yoda. Da-da-da-dun-da-dun, Yoda. 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 Pilates, but not with the perineum teacher. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Everyone needs a good perineal workout. All right, you know what? I was thinking about that when I said it's that's probably not going to sound great. And it was right when it came out. It didn't. I was right. Should have stopped myself sooner. FIT should be on my right, Fashion Institute of Technology. Yeah, not everything's for everyone, right? That's the beauty of the world. Except maybe breathing, That's probably for everyone. Teacher was all about the pelvic floor. Well, I mean, I would count the perineum as part of the pelvic floor too. Great selection of animals in the chat. That's true, and we're always learning about new ones. Technologia. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Has that run its course yet? Sometimes I feel like that too. Abby would study at FIT. It's waiting for you. Click apply now, No. I mean, at least it's safe, but the problem is he's now blocking the bike lane. And the light's red for the other ones. Diogo Ariello, thanks for the follow. We're taking it easy today. If you want train noise, if you want to see me at my full speed, tune in tomorrow for a commute. Yeah, breathing is nice. It is nice. Left and right, yeah, that's. I think even those kind. I know there's like for reading too, but I believe there also could be like a directional dyslexia also, which is possible. I don't know. That's technically though. It's that's specifically as it relates to words, right? Because like lexicon, that's a word thing, but you know what I mean. Do you remember George of the Jungle? Like the song? Or the movie? Or both? Or none of the above?
No, it's not. Sorry.
Need to be younger and have more money? I mean, that is the dream. Nora Rodriguez, good morning. I wonder if everyone's honking. Plans for lunch or dinner? Well, dinner will be at the back at the arena, so whatever garbage they got there, which wasn't great. The hot dog was probably the best thing. The people working there said you could try the gyros. It's probably one of the better ones. And I did eat one. It was okay. But the worst part to me about that is like all the meat was pre-cut off of the big spinning meat log, you know? That's the whole part of it. Like for it to be sliced off right away, that's what you want out of a gyro, a gyro. But I didn't get that either, so I don't know. I doubt I'll be getting one of those again today. I might just get like 8 hot dogs or something. Because they weren't even like, they have a sausage stand too, and they had noodles and dumplings, but they didn't look too great. All right, technically there's a left turn signal right now, but there aren't many cars turning left. So it's very possible if there's not too many cars turning, I can actually cross this. Yeah, let's go. Not the movie. George of the Jungle. A promotion, But yeah, I probably should get a little bit of food before, because I haven't eaten anything at all today. And I just kind of realized it because I've only had coffee, and this is around the time where I would usually have my first meal on a regular day. National Grab Some Nuts Day, act accordingly. Nice. 8 Bites. Oh, that's that place on like 2nd Avenue, right? Where they got a few games you could play too, and they got like the Mario question mark on the outside. Because that place looks interesting, but how was it, food-wise? Dr. Dexter, hello. I don't know, what would you call the MetLife Stadium? Arena, stadium, Coliseum? No, there's a place called Coliseum. There's multiple Coliseums. Shakespeare in the arena, that's right. And I'm gonna get to see Shakespeare suplex John Cena. Oh, 10 seconds, we can cross. For some reason I thought the light was changing. I was wrong. I bet. 1217, thanks for the follow. Robust Llama. Thanks for the follow. I like that name, Robust Llama. I think I like the word robust. We're walking south on 7th Avenue now. Still probably more in the Chelsea area, I'd say. We'll make our way down into the village pretty soon. West, Greenwich, kind of all of the above there. don't know what Ron's notification got taken again. Right by Liam Neeson. Hello. Good morning. Oh, you went to the one in Brooklyn. Food was good? Good to hear. Robust is a robust word. Pocket flying out. It's flaring. It's flaring. Frank the Tank is here. Robust with corporate jargon. Oh no. A system or a strategy that demonstrates resilience. Oh man. I don't even want to finish it. Motherly Soup, hello. Doing all right. How are you? Let's keep that back straight. Shoulders back. Pack them down. Core engaged. Walk with a purpose. That way you're always ready. So if anybody shoulder checks you accidentally or otherwise, they're going to be the ones that go flying. As long as you keep yourself fully engaged. Whatever that means. I do wonder about the Pocket 4 that they've been starting to have rumblings about. I just hope they don't ruin it. Sounds like you can't even buy the 360 camera DJI just put out in the USA, thanks to all the weirdness with the tariffs and pricing and stuff. It's more the uncertainty at this point. It seems like it's much less than it was when they first started doing it. That's a big blind store. That place was not always a blind store. Wow. You must be doing well. I didn't know blinds were such a big business. Lead with the glutes. That's on OnlyFans. Used to be a furniture store. Okay, yeah, that sounds somewhat like I remember it too, but thanks for confirming. Crispy Treats. I like that name. B&H was putting out pre-orders for like the non-combo model for like $500, I thought. Oh no. Oh no, Bear in the Garden used to do blinds for a living but quit because it was a shady business. I hope you became a professional punologist. Frank the Tank does functional workouts. Oof, that's steamy. Buck Ape Cuz from the Orlando area, welcome back. If any place is toasty, it's probably there. And humid. And they built Disney there on a swamp, right? Okay, my exhaust is working. Very good. Vice Hamster, thanks for the follow. Bear in the Garden's here all week. Keep the puns coming. Oh, I missed ABX Girl also. Hello. Valerie Hallam's happy Sunday. Man, did I have too much coffee today? I might have to visit the little boys' room. Oh yeah, most of 14th Street is kind of trucks and buses only. I don't know. I think it might be a 7 to 7 thing, or is it an all the time thing? I think it's a 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. thing. Is it except Sunday? Not necessarily. think it's every day. Vice Hamsters in Chi-Town. Hello to you, Vice Hamster in Chicago. Thanks for saying hi and following. This is Northwell now, I think. I don't know if this used to be under St. Vincent's before. But yeah. Is there such thing as too much coffee? I mean, probably, but not for me. I mean, it is just a crosswalk, but I guess you could park your bike there. I guess, I don't know. Mohsin Ali, hello. Little boys from Kids Decor. Oh no. You run a half calf? Whatever works. Scarecrow joke. That is a class. At least it didn't do the Adams joke. If it did the Adams joke again. Oh, GPT is actually trying to ask follow-up questions. Wow, it knows how to do and then. What's going on at Apollo Bagels? But I would not wait in line for any kind of food for that long. That's a no for me. Wow. Just go to Pop-Up Bagels. They have like an assembly line system figured out. You gotta assemble your own cream cheese, but hey, I'll take that over that. I know Apollo Bagels is supposed to be good, but I don't know. Get a dirty chai? What makes it dirty? You know what? They're still green, I think. So I think I can at least go to this little triangle here. Maybe we can start walking a little more east again. I think that's residential. That building with like the witch's hat. But that would be really cool to live in, that specific part. Unless they have outdoor space next to it also that's kind of covered. Now I kind of want to walk this way. And maybe we can look up the address and see what it actually looks like inside. There's also a fake building on my left. I forget what they actually use it for, but yeah. They even have like this nice fake facade. Are they keeping here? Salt? Have I tried the Adam joke with Baby C? I don't think she would understand it yet. Dirty chai is just a regular chai plus a shot of espresso. So it's just a tea, which is what chai means, with a shot of espresso. Interesting. Jonathan Mihosh is up in Riverdale. Nice neighborhood up in the Bronx. Yeah, this building looks fun. I think it's 167th Avenue. But I don't know if that's the actual entrance to the residential part of the building. Debbie CSM, welcome back. Does everything dirty have olive juice in it? Like a dirty martini? Maybe. They closed down some streets here for outdoor dining. That's nice. I mean, this area is hard to drive through anyway, so unless you're bringing home groceries or whatever, this will be fine. Dirty chia, huh? Interesting. Mm-hmm. Let's stay on this 7th Avenue a little more before we go left. That building else looks fun. Oh, that's Source Pleasure Chest. Thanks for shouting out, Debbie.
We're meeting with our wedding planner next.
Restaurant Bobo. Anyone been there? So many temple gyms these days. I feel like many of them are also rebranded from other gym locations. So I don't know if this one used to be something other than temple at some point. Oh, we should go a little more east. Yeah, you know what? Let's go east here. Because we can at least go through Washington Square Park also, since we're in the area. Brian, hello. Kazuma Nova, thanks for the follow. 38 million. I don't know what that is, but two bets, two bats. I don't know. Something sounds wrong. Am I a native New Yorker? I mean, I've been here for pretty much all my life now, since I was 7. It's probably long enough.
I don't think she's got right.
Oh no, you gotta buy your Tide and Pantene now before they raise the prices? Call the detergent police. No specific location, Brian. That's why it's a Mooch. But I may walk by the Samsung Global Experience pop-up thing that they have. They have multiple pop-ups apparently, but this is just like the more permanent location. It's not where the meatpacking district office is. That's pretty much all done to public access, I think. Yeah, Zillow's not always super accurate, but that's all right. I itched my nose. Scratched my nose? No, the itch is what caused my nose to feel itchy. What? Brian lived in Red Hook for a decade. It's a nice area. If you like IKEA. No, but it's a good spot. Well, hopefully you can come back one day. Until then, enjoy virtually. What is that line for? Oh, there's like a little window with coffee and stuff. I think that's what this floor is for, but is it worth it though? Whatever they're trying to sell? The Happiest Hour is a nice little spot. It has a cool skylight. Yeah, this coffee window is very, very busy. But that line, not for me. I show my native New Yorker while driving. Oh, I just get mad. Actually, I think Washington Square Park has some toilets that are not half bad. So if we are going that way anyway, maybe we can release a little bit. Okay, you know what? Stop using weird phrases. Just say things normally, commuter. Come on. We're on West 10th Street. I guess we can go south a little bit more before we go east. Farther. I tend to try to split up my use of further and farther by reserving farther specifically for direction and distance and stuff. More distance, I guess. That's at least, I feel like that's a reasonable division between the two. You open a brunch place, yeah? Get those influencers going there, and then, you know, you'll generate all that buzz. Bezos. When was the last time I said something normally? Yep. That's a good question. Good point. Hank P, hello. Towards, huh? I feel like it's one of those where it's probably safer to just drop the S maybe and then you'll be alright. I don't know. Who knows? But it's the first time I used the bathroom, that's right. Well, I don't know that my kidneys are as efficient as Big as Long Sean. Don Martin, thanks for the follow and the sub, appreciate it on YouTube. A lot of Manhattan people around. Yeah, for whatever reason, that's... My mom got that ingrained into her head too. Like living in New York, she's like, oh, well, the high class people leave the city on the weekends. That's probably one of the reasons why she started to like really wanted to live out on Long Island. I think initially she just wanted her place out there, and now she liked it more, I guess. But to me, I like the city when it empties out. Like on the weekends, like, I got the place to myself. Not really, but you know what I mean. I know I say that a lot too, but you know what I mean. Ka in Japan, hello. It's a very composty smell there. Well, I think the park is on my right. So we gotta cross StuyTown. They make good coffee at StuyTown. They have multiple locations. 22 Perry Street has an apartment for sale. 3 million bucks. Thanks for looking it up, Wolfpack. Ambrose virtually visits the Hamptons. Nice. Here's a private McDougal Alley. It'd be fun to have a house here. This is like the closest you could probably get to like having a private home with like your own driveway. There's other options, but like in the middle of the village here, that's kind of wild. I mean, there is also that Washington Muse, but it doesn't really count. Anyone can walk through it too. I have two Brita pictures. And they do the same thing, kind of. They filter stuff out. It's a cool bike on the right. Look at that. All right, Washington Square Park. Might still be a little quiet considering it's the morning. But no, I still hear music. Interesting. Looks like they're on this side at this time. There is a. This is like the Scrabble portion. They were all playing Scrabble there. The other side, down that way, is where they usually play chess. There is a piano guy over here in the park. Yeah, weather's nice today. This is a nice weekend. It was a bit hot last week early, and then it really cooled down Friday. And it's kind of warmed up a little bit for the weekend, and it's just very nice. I mean, the bathroom is kind of right through this section. I guess we can go around. Let's go around to the right and left, and then I'll go there first, and then the rest of the park. Yeah, Central Park still gets pretty busy on the weekends, though. since that's where a lot of the people who do stay and the tourists who are here end up going. Labor Day is right on September 1st. Wow, that's an early Labor Day. Does that also mean school pretty much goes right away? 1 or 2 days after Labor Day? I feel like it used to be the Tuesday right after Labor Day, but I don't think they do that anymore. They might do Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, they're playing Piano Man. But on a speaker.
A little bit? Oh, what's the bits?
All right, the dog run is there, and the bathroom is that building to the left of the dog run. Yeah, Scrabble's a good game. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop by the restroom, which is the building on my right, and then I'll be back out in a second. So I'm going to put on my BRB screen, which I haven't updated yet, but the music should still be playing. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to listen to my music that I made mostly 20 plus years ago. There are some newer tracks in there. You can probably tell based on the quality, but until then, let me know. Let me know what you thought about whatever you hear. So I'll be out in a few minutes, hopefully. See you soon. All right, should be back. Let me know what you thought. I think it's that guy Alan, the drummer. He's out again. Oh, sometimes, yeah, he has like all these instruments that he encourages people to just pick up and play a little bit. To kind of join in. It's a fun time. Anyway, how was the music? Here's the park, already pretty lively. I mean, it's almost noon, but... Oh, you were playing In This World I Am God. The name of that one is Sunshine. That was Sunshine. Beggars and Wash Show with 27 months of membership. Stream within a stream. That's what we do here. We leave it to Beggars and Wash Sean to call it out. Thank you for your support. And streaming is an important part of what we do here. Narelle's been to this park. It's a good park. I don't know. Maybe, let's go outside the park and go left. to Broadway. We need some lyrics. Oh boy. Well, I guess that one already had some in this world. Does it make you think? Good. I'll take it. Mira, thanks for the follow. Wall Street Player, thanks for the follow too. On Twitch. Team Iguana, is that the wrestler, Mr. Iguana? Oh yeah, Carolina. PhD in mathematics, huh? You'll go far. You could do so much with that. A lot of AI stuff too, I think, in theory. Engineering, all that fun stuff. But congrats to him. The music reflects my teenage angst. I don't know. I wasn't too angry, I don't think, as a teenager. I don't know if it's rare to say, but I enjoyed my high school experience. It was fun to have access to like a recording studio down there where I could play around in too. But I tended to make digital music instead. I think we did, like as a group of us, once record a Billy Joel song. I think we did Piano Man. I played the piano and then some others did the rest. I wonder what happened to that recording. I don't think I ever actually heard it. You know, I think the law school is on the right where all the scaffolding is. I'm not sure under what kind of condition the rest of the building is in, if it's open on the inside or it's just, but yeah. Where was I up to? Douglas Litton. Hello. But yes, thanks to LOL Dazo for the follow. In this park, yes. Whoa, is that supposed to sound like that? Is that how that's supposed to sound? I don't know why. Sometimes I see this comments show up under certain videos where people are doing really weird stuff. Well, subjective, but I tend to enjoy that stuff too. And then I look at the comments and see what other people think. And one of the comments at times is, I love whatever's wrong with you. I don't know why I think that's funny. Probably because I know what's wrong with me. Actually, no, I don't know what's wrong with me. Except the vitiligo, I guess. Oh, it was Dream Machine's birthday this week? Happy birthday to Dream Machine. I don't think we saw him in the chat in a little while. POVHFR, right? Absolutely, Lil Dazo. Am I supposed to say LOL Dazo or Lil Dazo? You let me know. Just testing my legs, you know. They still seem to work. Let's see. Spring Cafe Aspen. Doesn't look super busy. It looks cozy. Oh, the LOL silent, just days. Okay. Got it. Oh no, another bot on kick. Whatever are we gonna do? Thanks, Sasna. That's right. Spectrum is opening its gates. I see it rising. Strangely, nobody clamoring to get in though. You know, you would think with Spectrum finally opening for the day, there would be people just clamoring to get inside for their Spectrum stuff. We've been to Great Jones Distilling Company before. Not bad, a good little experience and tour. All my warts. It's a condition. It's my superpower. I'll take it. Thanks, Luke. Luke used the Force to take care of the kickbots. Forcefully. There's our chance. You know, I don't know where this exact supposed Samsung space is, but I think it's at the very least south of Houston. Oh, POVH for doing late night streams. I got it. Probably, unless they want to pay their bill, which I don't know anybody clamors to do. Oh, looks like there's filming here because there's catering going on. Roadhouse Catering, and I see some buses. We could walk down that way a little bit just to see what's going on. I mean, since we're here anyway and they're filming it, we're not in any kind of a rush at the moment. Not in a super rush, but this wasn't going to be a super long stream anyway. But at the very least, I do want to know what's happening. What's the haps? Royor, thanks for the follow. Bye, guy. Welcome. Welcome back. All right, I see the filming sign. Oh, no parking signs. So we'll see what the sign says for what they're filming. Apparently, they are filming quote-unquote creative. Quote-unquote creative, so whatever that is. Pie guy, doing all right? How are you? Yeah, the sun is powerful week today, you know? Quote-unquote creative. Nothing seems to be going on right now. But their shoot time is claimed to be from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. They're filming long-fingered lemurs. Interesting. Keep your back straight, commuter. Come on. Well, for now, nothing. For now, nothing. That's all right. Okey-doke. Supergoop. I'm guessing they got sunscreen. There's a Levain cookies right around here. Or I guess bakery with cookies and other stuff. They have a few savory things at Levain. And now they do have that little collaboration with Cafe Pana for the ice cream. Sean on Twitch, thanks for the follow. On Twitch. Yeah, a lot of cars going. You know what? Let's go. Actually, they're about to. That guy's parking, so. But we can get this chance to go down Crosby Street, which we don't always do. Pie guy got some ads on Twitch. Uh-oh. Welcome back. Lynn Evanson, thanks for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that super support, Lynn Evanson.
Exactly.
Thank you for your generosity. Crosby Street, quiet, but that place looks happening. It has no specific name on it, so I don't actually know what that place is. Which I guess is what they want. Must be a choice. A design choice. Tesla Model S across the street. I keep forgetting it's a JBL store here. For the longest time growing up, I thought it was UBL because of the logo. Because I kept looking at the, a lot of games on the Super Nintendo had like JBL sound or something, whatever that means. But whenever I saw the logo, I thought it was UBL, where the U just looks a little funny. But it's JBL, like John Bradshaw Layfield. Oh man, it happened again. Samsung just randomly dropped out. caused the BellaBox encoder to do something weird, and now it's just contributing 3 kilobits. Wonderful. Couldn't tell you what that was about. Oh, it's starting to come back slowly, but it might drop in and out now, but we'll see. KickXB, thanks for the follow. Vegan Virgo, thanks for the follow too. Chaos is an understatement. I know, we try not to do too much politics, but I understand. Yeah, right, Strawberry Fields, it's nice to see the folks that can't join in on the early morning commutes. It's, it's a very specific time, which is why, when we can get out and do this kind of stuff, we do. We try to keep it interesting if we can. Not that I can be called interesting in any way, but New York will take care of that.
These are my boys, man.
Anyway, we're on Broadway in the Soho area. Big shopping district. A lot of clothing stores. Tends to be a little bit of an uptick in people, especially on the weekends. Not bad. ATA 72. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Apparently Verizon Fios is there. They always say that, but it's like it doesn't make too much sense to me. Because not everyone can get Fios in their building. But they're saying you can pick it up here. You can grab it from that store. It's here. It's there for you. But it's not. It always seemed weird to me. But that's probably just a me thing. More than anything else. Yes, Pie Guy, doing it right. I think I said, how are you before, but then you got the ad break. RN522, thanks for the follow. It looks like an ARN. Sometimes the R and the N together, depending on the font you use on your devices, can look like an M. I probably need to stay on this side. That side is more sunny. Healthy Chakras, hello. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for this. We are close to, but not right now, in the bike lane. All right, after this Toyota, we'll go. All right, keep it in the shadier spot. Rose Garden Royce is looking forward to the Monday commute. Yeah, it'll be a little different, but it'll be familiar. If you've been here for more than 7 months and have joined on Mondays. Should be good though. T-Mobile home internet, yeah, it's not bad. I think the new ones are better than the old ones. I used it before for internet at my grandma's because I got some sort of discount on it, but it was so unreliable and I had to keep restarting it. And I didn't, she has trouble restarting that kind of stuff. Even just unplugging and replugging it, she gets apprehensive about it. So if her internet goes down, I can't connect audio and ask her if anything's going on, without having to pick up her phone, kind of a thing. It can become more troublesome. So I had to get something more reliable. But Twisted E. Paulette Shark also gifted a membership to Lizzie Banks. Thank you, Twisted Angvid, for the super support on the YouTube side of things too. Nah, Brian, I didn't feel it. What time was the exact earthquake? I want to think about what exactly I was doing and where exactly I was during the quake. What time was it? Only raccoon politics, that's right. All right, you know what? I don't know if I'm overshooting the Samsung store, if I I think I see something that says Galaxy up ahead. Maybe that's it. That is very, very possibly true here in the garden. You know, that means like it's going to be hard to ever set that record again because we're not actually walking that bridge. We're not working on getting any faster over it. We might be trying to get faster on the other bridges, but it might just be a little bit different. I have a feeling that even if we improve the speeds on the Manhattan and Brooklyn bridges and then even that same week try to do Williamsburg Bridge, it might still be low or slow. Russell Harding, good morning. I guess it's almost afternoon here too. Some sort of prizes apparently. You gotta scan the QR code. Interesting. So they do have a little bit of a Samsung experience here.
Come on in for your free prize right now. Come on in.
Hello.
Monday. Come on in.
I guess let's take a look. I've never seen this version of the Samsung experience. Looks like they have a little spinning thing. Hello.
The only thing is you have to get 4 stamps.
4 stamps.
Yeah, it's really fast. You talk to 4 of my friends, and if you want to do the stamp, it's right off. You have to start off with the stamp.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay, thanks. I'll just look around for now. I remember this from when they had the pop-up on 34th Street. Maybe back Bubba, thanks for the follow. It was at 10:18 p.m. Oh, yeah, we were driving around in an Uber. So this is, you do like a few events.
For your participation, you will get another step at the lucky draw to win some of our amazing prizes. We look forward to seeing you soon.
So if I remember correctly, what you do here is you essentially, it's like a little bit of a marketing thing. You walk around the stations and you try a few things like that they advertise, like different features of their devices. You might try like some AI stuff, some pen stuff, some watch stuff, and then you earn a stamp for doing a station. And once you collect all the stamps, you go to the front and you get to spin the wheel. You do have a potential to win like a phone or a watch, but usually it's going to be more trinket style devices. But that's kind of what it is. So it's interesting, but maybe we'll try it another time. Thanks. So, but if you're around the area and you want to try to win some prizes, you can go to the Samsung store or Samsung Experience here, play a few games. It's more stop by a few stations and poke around at the phone, and you have to listen to them talk for a little bit too. They have to try to sell you something. Like if you're not buying the device or anything like that, at least now they've found their way into your brain, a bit of an earwig, and are trying to convert you into buying their stuff in the future. So yeah, if it was at 10:18 p.m., yeah, we were circling around in an Uber at that hour. Oh man, look at that thing. Hold on, we gotta go. We gotta look at this. Actually, when you look at this stuff, you know, a lot of times you just walk by these buildings and then you're just like, oh, okay, it's just a lot of buildings. But when they're actually doing something like this, you can actually look up and see that the building design at the top of it is actually quite intricate. I don't know if anybody is able to make it out through this video, but like just above where they're doing their stuff, look at the under the roof. It's actually a lot of detail in the facade. Let me try to take a photo of this. Let's see. And we also do like a little 5X to like really try to capture the detail with the workers in it too. I think that's kind of fun. Anyway, let me see if I can show you that. I don't know if that's going to come through or not on this, but we'll try. Anyway. If you don't buy a device, they give you some cold cuts. Yeah, I mean, you also got to like scan a QR code, and I think they get your contact information anyway. So, you know, nothing's ever free, right? Nothing's ever free. And I'm more of a Pixel user now anyway, for better or worse, so whatever. Oh, that's what you mentioned before, Brian, right. Or somebody mentioned Hasbrook Heights. Yeah, I was there, but driving around in a car. So I imagine being in a car with like suspension and stuff and moving, you probably felt it even less. Lazinski Lacey, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, ornate and decorative. Thank you for using better descriptors. Yeah, right? Yeah, nothing's ever free. Just remember, nothing's ever free. That's okay, you know. Just, they're always buying something. Air is still free for now. Note how I said for now. All right, what time is it? 12? Okay, let me go a little more south, and then I think we'll go back north. Thanks again for that follow, Lacey. Appreciate it. All right, this is a quiet street. I like the red highlights on the door handles on the Tesla. Oop, the Suzuki is missing its spare tire. Why did I choose the Pixel over the others? When they first were releasing the Pixel, so I think there were a lot of people, I wasn't one of them, but I was reading about how you were getting a very pure Google experience with the Nexus phones, and then they kind of just went away. And so the Pixel was almost like a reboot of the Nexus devices, and there was a really strong focus on camera. So I was kind of intrigued by that. Okay, an Android phone that has a really big focus on camera, which is a space that was usually dominated by iPhone. It kind of still is with video, but photo-wise, they kind of go, you know, blow for blow these days instead of. When I say that, it means, well, it's the equivalent of bless you in Russian, but it's more like just be healthy, which I think makes more sense to me. Is Soho now the most desirable area to live? It depends on what you want. But yeah, so I got it for the initial photo capability, and they used to have all these like little perks. You would have unlimited photo storage at original resolution. They took that away after one generation. Pixel 2 had it, but then it had an expiration date. Pixel 1 has it for lifetime. Even though they tried to remove it, they tried to go back on their word on that. But Google's always doing that kind of stuff, and I don't know how I managed to manipulate my own mind to be okay with some of the things Google pulls, but whatever. I still like it better than the Samsung bloat nowadays. Maybe it's related to the Switch 2 embargo, very possible. Leatherface, thanks for the follow. Yeah, even though it's technically not AOSP, which is like as vanilla Android as you can get, it's Google's version of the Android experience. Like, yeah, they make it, but it's not like completely untouched Android, which would look a little bit different. It's Android with a slight Google spin on it, but still very bare bones compared to like other third-party users of it that modified substantially. I use this phone for its photo capabilities. Did she just curse me out? I don't think so, but I didn't fully understand. Let's cross the street. It's darker on that side, shade-wise. Just a little bit more shade. We're almost at that point where the sun is like above us. We're almost at high noon here. We are at high noon. It's 12:03. Though I think the hottest part of the day is usually around 2 o'clock, after everything kind of heats up from the sun. Well, we did see the windowless skyscrapers, if that was the one you were looking at before, and the Jenga Tower visible too, over on Leonard Street. Apparently there's a Banksy museum. Is it actually sanctioned by Banksy, or is it just somebody is using Banksy's name to show reproductions of their work? Because I thought Banksy is not the type of artist to agree to a gallery display. Isn't that why when somebody tried to sell one of Banksy's pieces, it got shredded in the case? Is there a line there or just a lot of people? Oh no, it's just a lot of people selling stuff. What they usually like here is when somebody is recording as they're trying to sell their bootleg or stolen stuff. They usually like that. Like if I remember, that's not something they enjoy a lot when folks record and stream around them.
That's not that bad though.
Yeah, to me, not having the SD card used to be a big deal breaker for me, but nowadays, now that I just back up everything on the cloud, it's not as big of a deal. And I have my own like storage now that I can back up to at home using Image. I never like put any stuff on my phone either. I don't put software on it. Like I don't put big games on it anymore. Used to be like, all ROMs and stuff like that, but not a big deal. Wow, this has just become a whole market of bootleg and stolen potentially stuff. I don't even know. I don't know if you get any warranty on these things though. Probably not. Probably Strawberry, because I don't think she was referring to me. Did sound a little bit peeved about something though, right? Strawberry Fields. Even though I couldn't understand the language, you could understand someone's like emotion behind their words. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but Kinyoska, thanks for the follow. Crazy Hardick. I don't know if that's how you want me to say your name, but hello and thanks for saying hi over on Kick. They wrap around the corner. They wrap around the block. Wow. They're not supposed to. We never let the cars win on the crosswalks, especially when they don't have the light. Well, we have the light too. I mean, we have the right of way. All right, we'll swing around. We're gonna go down White Street to the left and then swing around north. The Tone, right? Run 100, must be Ambrose's car. O.J. Simpson, hello. And by the way, the new Naked Gun movie has one O.J. Simpson joke in it. In case you're wondering how they handled that. Some of these are back alleys where Casey Neistat used to do a lot of his filming with the daily vlogs. And I think one of them has that burger place, Au Cheval, in it. I forget which alleyway it is. It might be this one. Yeah. Right behind where it says Arsenal is a little place called Au Cheval. Actually, the next street makes for a good photo right now. With all the clothes hanging from the clotheslines, the next street makes for a pretty good photo. I may want to include this street too, actually. I may want to include this street too with the stop signs. I'm not a very good photographer, but sometimes I like stuff that I like, And I like a nice zoomed in view with the stop signs and the clotheslines and the people. Like the stop signs are almost framing the shot. I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff, but I think it looks fun. Casey Neistat studio is somewhere down Broadway. We're pretty close to it. It's left of me. Oh yeah, I really enjoyed the Naked Gun. It was perfect for me. It's absolutely ridiculous in the best way, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Yeah, I don't know if those clothes are, I think they might be part of some sort of art project. I don't think anyone's actually drying their clothes like that, because I would say they have way too many tank tops and white underwear, maybe. Anyway. I don't want to wait. Shlomi's here. I never buy anything. I barely ever buy any stuff from the streets or where I walk. Just order everything or go to B&H. George H, hello. Cortland, yeah. What do I think about this place? Ask Crazy Hardic on Kick. Out of 10, I mean, it's hard to say objectively since I'm pretty biased. So for me, it's still a 10. Except the cost of things. That might be closer to a 1. Choco Chance, hello. Yeah, it's old-fashioned drawing. I just don't think that particular example of it was an actual thing for drawing. I think it was some sort of art or an attempt at art, which I would also argue that an attempt at art is art, since it's very subjective. Paul is stuck in a bar. Well, I mean, if you're stuck in a bar, at least hopefully you have, some cervezas and stuff. All right. You never know. Well, they really tore down this building here. I would go down and around it, but it's a long block to circumnavigate, so I'm just gonna go down this way. Maka Waka, hello. Looks like we got stuck. So 2 people took up a lot of the sidewalk. I mean, nightlife in New York is known to be one of the best, potentially. It depends on what you're looking for, but you could find a lot of anything here. Though I go to sleep too early nowadays. You're gonna start calling your laundry art? Why not? Yeah, I'm kind of just ignoring those comments at that point, Strawberry Fields. But I trust the process. Unfolded laundry is just undiscovered art. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, I was trying to. I didn't read about anything about the new Naked Gun. All I knew is Liam Neeson's in it, and I was like, the leading female part. I was like, she looks so familiar, but I was not. No, for some reason, just Pamela Anderson wasn't the name that I was. I couldn't find any name, but yeah, I was kind of surprised to read that it was Pamela Anderson. She did a good job, and there was good on-screen chemistry. Nice and busy here on Canal Street on the weekend, as you might expect. A lot of these fruits look good too. What are the prices right now? Let's see some of the prices. So you can get some pre-cut jackfruit, which is very good. Love jackfruit. This is the red dragon. This is the dragon fruit where you got to be careful. If you forget, you eat it the next day, and you visit the facilities, you might think you have a condition. Cherries look good, 2 pounds, $5. These are little fancier cherries, 2 pounds, $7.
I think you give me 3 today.
Those look more like grape plums, but yeah, here's some actual dragon fruits. Uncut, just not cut up. Looks like they got papaya here too. $5. Mango. Giant mangoes. Look at how big this mango is. I think it's a mango. It's huge. 2 for $4. That's not bad. Watermelon, $9. Not too bad. Sometimes you get bigger supermarkets, you can get it for like $5, but I still have not had a whole watermelon this whole summer. I completely ruined that for myself. Anyway, I hope I didn't miss too much. You're the prettiest in the land, even though you look like something I drew with my left hand. I never heard that before, Ron. No, that's pretty funny. Wait, they're actually dating now? Oh, well, that's fun. However, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I love those 5G towers they put up. They're so very nice and pleasing to the visuals. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. This has to be something that like just slipped through the cracks. I don't know who approved this baton. All right, Bayard Street has some more stuff on it for you to see.
I say we do like some.
Melai Wise here, which is one of the bigger, if not the most well-known pork bun place around here.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thing, Paul. There are so many hot pot places opening up, like in Midtown. I'm still wondering about why. Light is green. The trunk is, oh, that was open. It's just a spoiler. It's the Beast. Must be Mr. Beast Jimmy's car. Oh my.
Yeah. I mean, in New York,
Oh, is Maylite Walk closed today? I think they might be closed today. I don't know if they're just closed every Sunday or... Oh no, they're moving. They moved to 41 Mott Street. Oh, I didn't know Maylaiwa moved. Wow, Maylaiwa moved. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Let's take a look at the new location. Oh, I got it. Thanks. We'll take a look. Cool. Thank you. All right. So let's take a look. I didn't realize Maylaiwa moved. Now I want to see. Now I want to see. Let's see. So they moved Maylaiwa. It said due to business needs, so I wonder if they're much bigger now. I don't know if they've gotten a more efficient process too, because that's the, it's probably on Nat Street, because that's where the odd streets are, 53 and a half. It's not over there, right? 55, yeah, it should be going, it should be counting down this way. That's like moving Katz's. I mean, maybe. I think Katz has been there for a very long time. I don't know how long Maylaiwa has been there for, actually, but yeah, it looks like, okay, I see the line now. I might actually get a better view of it from across the street. But it looks, they used to have, you used to be able to order on TV screens, though. It looks like you actually have to go inside, at least for now, to order. But before, it used to be on TV screens. Now looks like you actually go inside to order. I wonder if you could still order on the trick for this used to be that you would just order on Seamless and go for pickup, but I don't know that you can do that anymore. Oh, and they put the kiosk inside. So they used to be outside the kiosk, but the trick used to be that you just put the order in on Seamless and you could just go inside and pick up. You know, your order's ready. You just got to go past the kiosk to pick up. But it looks like it's about the same in terms of process and busyness. Let me see if they're still on Seamless. Let's see. Like if I go to Seamless and I go for pickup specifically, is Meilaiwa still there? It is. Oh, but it's still at 62 Bayer, but I'm assuming you can just go here. But yeah, it's still here, so you can just pick up, order for pickup and just go in. Anyway. All right, let's go down this way. Do I get my little, I don't know, what's that, 1220? I don't know. I don't know if I get my little tea today. I'm not sure yet. Because if I get that, that might actually hold me over until dinner instead of having to eat. I don't know. Let's take a look and see how busy it is. No, we are going back to Jersey tonight. We are, but it actually started, the show starts earlier than I thought it was. I mean, I'm kind of glad about that because I don't want to be out too late. Plus, it's impossible to get out of there. It's just a mess. Because that place holds like 80,000 people, and it's just, it's tough. Get my quinoa. Do they have quinoa tea? I don't know, let's see. I just want to see how busy it is right now. It's after 12, so they should be open, but most of the people waiting outside, they're probably more for the Namwa tea parlor. But let's see if the kiosk is on. It is. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look. Looks like it's not super busy inside. So what did I used to get here? I used to get the matcha tea, if I could find it. Let's see. It wasn't that one. It was a very specific one. It wasn't that one.
This is man.
It was, I think it was this. I think it was a Shizuoka matcha tea, yeah. So no sugar, a little less ice, with boba, and that's that for that. What else do they have? It's all drinks, right? I don't know if, no, it's like that or like snacks. So they have Dubai chocolate. No, it's out. Yeah, they have ice cream, but I don't really need that. All right. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, check out. No thanks. Okay. No thanks. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's gonna make me unlock. All right. Order number 320. Order number 320. Okay, let me put on noise canceling for a little bit because it's probably got music inside, and then we'll go in. All right. I will wait. We'll wait until it's done. Looks like I have room to walk around a little bit. No, just wait over here. I would have waited on that side, but there's people like sitting right by that window. So I'll wait over here. So we've done this on stream a few times now. If you've noticed anything before, I'm usually a creature of habit. So we've done this before. So I'll get it again because I enjoyed it last time. Laurel, hello. Yeah, George, I never liked that. Carolina and Chile, glad you're enjoying. We'll see how long it takes. Shouldn't take too long. Hey, I see a $10 PayPal from Quentin, Namath. Thank you for your support, Quentin, and for funding the bubble tea.
Like, I wouldn't want to get that. Yeah.
Biggs Walk Sean is now a quinoa convert. Only ever eats quinoa. Before he was a vegetarian, now he's strictly a quinoa-tarian. Strictly.
Michael did taste the cheesecake.
Lumicello. $3.20? Yeah. Great, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me do the gotta do this. I forgot last time. And this is the expert, gotta just pop right in. Now I have to be careful with these because you gotta. Alright, let's get out of here. Let me undo the mute. Alright, I've remembered. The guy's not supposed to be doing that here on that bike. I gotta angle this down. We might not even be out at that point. I will have to start preparing for it later. Let's go north.
That is true.
Adult novelty gift shop. I love these little pancakes, little balls of pancake stuff. It's really tasty. Hey, if Lizzo C streams, check her out in Toronto, if I remember correctly. Streams later on, I mean. Septic gonna cook up some tea now. Well, I don't think we should walk up Bowery because we just walked down Bowery to get to the Manhattan Bridge, which the entrance is gonna be right on the right. I don't remember if we cross this way. Can we go through over there and under it? I just don't remember. I don't think we can. But let me take a look. Like, this is the entrance to the Confucius Plaza apartment building, but I don't know if there's a way to walk through that way. No, I think it'll be a dead end. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go around this way. These would all be cherry blossom trees here.
like
Paul and Nestor, thanks for the follow. Egg puff, is that the right name for it? When we were growing up, we would refer to them as like Chinese pancakes. I don't know if that's an accurate description or not, but they were always very tasty. Yeah, we can go this way. Darren, doing all right. How are you? Yeah, it's a huge apartment building, and they have a lot of like outdoor space too that's gated. There's the Manhattan Bridge. Looks like we might actually grab some sushi or something before going to wrestling later. Under the bridge or something. More shops available here. Paper towels and toilet paper, looks like. Interesting. And there's a place that specializes in tofu across the street called Fong An. Over there, they have all sorts of tofu, sweet, savory, pretty good. Danny girl, hello. Welcome back. It's a very nice day today. Just the weather this weekend has been ideal, especially with us going, for outdoor shows like SummerSlam.
Jake!
I wonder if he's looking for Jake. Speaking of Jake, we saw Jacob Collier on Friday, and that was also outdoors at Summer Stage. That was also great. Le Pierre Star Arrive? I don't know. I think I messed that up, but thanks for the follow. Let me know how I can correct myself. Alright, let's go across maybe first, then go north. Humor adjacent. Oh boy. Actually, Allen Street's just First Avenue. Maybe one over. No, we didn't feel anything. Even though we were in Jersey, they said it was around 10:18 p.m. last night. And at that point, we were like circling, well, barely moving in an Uber. It took, man, what time did we it took for, so, you know how Uber always estimates how long it'll take them to show up? Because it was impossible for them to move. it just never updated the time. It just kept saying, oh, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. But it also turns out the guy was just sitting in a different parking lot. So it took like total time in the car, 2 hours. 2 hours. To get from MetLife Stadium into Midtown, which was crazy. Who's purple toe? I had a purple toe? Or maybe it was Sean had a purple toe. That place was Sean's Pizza? Bagel Sean? I guess I missed that sneeze. Oh well. Chanel, thanks for the follow. So I'm just drinking and chewing my tea. Purple toe dragon fruit, that's possible. Oh, when I slammed my toe. It didn't even really change color. But it did hurt for a long time. It got a little darker, but it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was broken. It hurt to like put a flex on it, even passively, for like a good 2.5 months. Oh well. It's very easy to break toes by slamming them, actually. Most of the time you don't need to do much, but it's still not fun. They closed down this part of Orchard Street for summer streets, which is nice. Has anyone seen pictures from a Hiroshima schoolyard? Somebody just texted me and said it's worth a watch.
Oh, you did?
No, I didn't have to do that way. The boring sleepless historian is here, looking for a love in all the wrong places. But hello. I made it to Delancey Street. All right, I gotta get rid of this cup. Okay. All right, straighten up. Wait for the light. Let's continue on Orchard Street as we go north. Now we can go to the middle at least, as long as there's no bikes. And we're good. Oh, I think it's red now. They still went. Anthony Freeman, I missed you before. Hello. Arnold would not. Sorry. 106 on July 22nd, 2011? Is that correct?
We go here.
Was there really a day when it was 126 degrees? 126 would be insane. 106 degrees in New York City? I don't know if I remember that. I mean, not that I remember everything, but you know what I mean. Is that true? 'Cause I know GPT also makes stuff up. It seems like I could have requested the bubble tea to be warm, but it seems like it's mostly served as cold. I don't know if the warm would also do anything to the boba pearls. All right, well. Root canals that cause health issues? Interesting. I know sometimes you do have to be concerned about cardiac stuff and dental work, depending. July 9th, 1936? Interesting. So, GPT made something up, which isn't too surprising. Oh, tied with another record on the same day in 1933? Sounds like it was all wrong. Tu Lee, hello. During Toast Up Awareness Week? Oh boy. Ask GPT when that was, Toast Up Awareness Week. I'm sure they'd make that up. Lisa S., thanks for the membership. Appreciate your support. Never had bubble tea? I mean, it's up to you. I guess you should probably just try the original milk tea. Psych on Social on the right's pretty good. Vietnamese spot. I think he had to stop at that stop sign, not roll through it.
I just kind of feel the weight of it.
Burrito stop spot. Good old passive aggressive GPT. A or first? Maybe, I don't know, maybe A. Let's go towards StuyTown. Right, let's do that. Go up A. Rock Slide, glad you enjoyed. Zapple Philip, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Not for routine, but there are concerns if you have cardiac issues, though. Depending. This guy was going the wrong way, but he doesn't care. Is tea culture big in Russia? Yeah, they do like their tea in Russia. I was never really a tea person, though. Preferred coffee still. But I never really had any coffee until like my 20s regularly for whatever reason. He's using a new form of headphones that, you know, instead of playing directly in your ears, they're like handheld, so that the sound spreads around you and not just directly into your ears. It's an interesting technology. Must be a new type of headphone. Yeah. Permit Capital, hi. All right, Avenue A, walking north. Oh, that was on New York Times? Interesting, George. Different temperature than GPT said, though. All right, there's a line for something. That's just another thing I won't wait for. I mean, if people took preventative care seriously, we would have a lot healthier society in general. But that's coming from me too, you know? Who knows better, but won't even wear a hat. Oh well.
What?
Do I like the new DJI Osmo 360? I'm intrigued by it. It does seem like low light performance from some of the reviews I saw is worse than the X5, which probably means it's also worse than the RS1 1-inch 360 camera, even though they both use a 1-inch sensor. But what I'm most intrigued by is if it actually has better processing of files. One of the strange limitations on the Insta360 line of 360 cameras is every 30 minutes of a recording, the file stops and a new one starts, but it's not seamless. If you have a DJI camera, you know that happens, but it's seamless. There's no loss of frames or audio in between the two files. But on the 360, the 360 Insta360 cameras, there is loss. You lose about 15 seconds. So it's kind of annoying, especially if you have an audio source that's external, then you got to resync it and account for lost footage if you just want continuous footage for longer than 30 minutes. So I want to see if 360 from DJI has that limitation, but it seems like it's not available through regular channels in the USA yet. It would have been nice to try for Anime NYC, but looks like that won't be possible because it's hard to get here in the States, at least right now. everyone wonders about the vibe before 9/11 in the 90s. I mean, everything was very different before 9/11, but New York is in a state of constant change. So there's always something going on in New York. And yeah, well, while we may not know how different things would be, I mean, if you remember like airports before 9/11, those will never be the same again, because those used to be able to, see your family off all the way up to the gate of the airplane. Can't do that now. So I don't know. Olivier Vamp in France, hello. Bear meat, huh? Don't tell bear in the garden. A bit of a farmer's market on the right. Guess I missed it. Tompkins Square Park there as well. I'm working on a 720 camera. It looks internally too. I'm working on a 4-dimensional camera. I guess the garden is not internalized also. I guess we'll cross. Nice market. Oh man, this Green Mountain Energy is such a scam. Ugh. I remember how annoying it was to deal with that company. It's probably more scum than scam, but it was annoying. Apparently that's the knife bus on the left. What do they sell at the knife bus? Do they sharpen knives? Greenpoint Knife Bus. Knife, tool, and sharpening. Hey, I called it. We might be able to buy some knives too, it looks like.
Chinatown, StuyTown,
That's cool. The knife shop, the knife bus. I'm sure you could probably find them on social media just by looking up knife bus, New York City. I wonder if the Philly cheesesteak place is open. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a big line either right now.
Okay.
I think that's it. Who's the actor again? That did that fish and cheese? Cheesesteak place? Bradley Cooper, was it? I don't know why that name always blanks out. I7, I appreciate the kind words. I know everyone likes what they like, and I'm glad you like this. Is there any point to that bus? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The puns, the puns. He must be Rapunzel, huh? And not for your hair. I mean, that's not like a standard thing to see a bus that does knife sharpening. Tony Moya's here. Hello. Walking north here on Avenue A towards StuyTown, which are the red brick buildings up ahead, like in the distance, not right here. Cut it out. What is this, Full House? Should get a message soon. I'll try to leave it for after the stream if I can. Sometimes we don't have much choice, do we? All these jokes have an edge to them. Oh man, Bear in the Garden can't stop now. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, StuyTown coming more into view now. This place up on the corner across the street, it's like motel, no-tell or something. They have a sister location called Factory 380. Both very nice. The staff is great in both of them too. Very, very good bartenders. And they have this like In-N-Out style burger. It even looks like the menu item looks like it. So don't tell them. It's actually a pretty decent burger too. Jokes told by me, bad dad jokes. Oh boy. Well, there's StuyTown. You can really see it now. Whoa, what's with all those plants across the street? Is someone selling these, or what's up with that? Ooh-wee. Some of those fiddle leaf fig trees look pretty nice. Interesting. I think it might be that person across the street. At least they're taking care of it. Maybe they're also selling. That's a sizable cactus. Interesting. Anyway, this is StuyTown. I guess we could walk through the Oval too. This is where I grew up when I first got into the city. Interesting messages there. Go Fergus, thanks for the follow, and wonders what the impressions reward is. In theory, you could ask me to try to do an impression for a little while, and I'll do what I can without like looking anything up, without doing anything, just like try my best off the top of my head, if it's reasonable to try. But yeah, that's the theory. King Keflex, Cephalexin, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I think that's Cephalexin. It's the brand name and generic name. Oh yeah, StuyTown has their farmers market up also. I mean, Sundays and farmers markets are just a hand-in-hand kind of a thing. Dave Portnoy. No, my Dave Portnoy impression has nothing to do with anything what he sounds like. For whatever reason, if I'm thinking Dave Portnoy, all I can think of is I'm Dave Portnoy. Everybody's on the rules, Dave Portnoy. Now I know it sounds like nothing like him, but it has to be my interpretation also, and it doesn't have to be right or accurate. It just has to be stupid. We'll go around through the market, by the Oval, which didn't have an inner circle path for a while. It didn't originally. There were a lot of ways to get around the Oval before, including an inner path, but then it had not even used an inner path for a while too. And eventually, they kind of redid it, took out a lot of the English ivy. I think just a bunch of rats living in it, and then redid it like this. Jenny Davina, thanks for the follow on Twitch. StuyTown has some super scaffolding right now. Double high. Really wraps around the buildings too.
No, the next one, the last.
A lot of sunbathing in the Oval today as well, which used to not be a thing here. This wasn't an accessible lawn back when I was growing up. Mainly because of the English ivy that was like all over it. That's just how he sounds, doesn't it? Oh boy. And the fountain used to be where we would fill up our super soakers. Not sure if anybody would have any problems with us doing that these days. But yeah. I had clusters of friends that would live in this particular area. I was closer to Avenue C and Con Edison, but we were all over because we all pretty much went to PS40. To super soakers nowadays? Who knows? I don't even know. I know the guy who made the super soaker is still like putting out new patents. I just think of Ron existing like in a space. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Ron lives in like space because of the timing. You know, I always question that about big space sci-fi shows where there's a lot of intergalactic travel. Like, they're always arriving when everyone's awake. Like, when do people sleep? Do they just get to another planet and just adjust to the time there? But like, it also depends on which part of the planet you land on. Also, planets there all have different, rotations. So, which one do they choose? Is there like a standard space-time? You know what I mean. So, what does Ron do? Like, we're built for Earth, even though we're adaptable. This is where we evolved. Oh no, not the Labubus again. Pinky, thanks for chatting on Twitch. That's your first time chatter anyway. Wonders what the rents are in this area. Well, this is a deceptively expensive area actually. And Peter Cooper that we're in now is the newer part of Peter Cooper StuyTown. And the apartments are a little bit bigger and more expensive, which makes sense, but the standard 2 bedrooms here, they're not flexed. They also have 2 bathrooms. All the 2 beds unflexed in StuyTown have 1 bathroom. Only 3 unflexed and up have 2 bathrooms. If they have a 3-bed, 1-bath, that's usually flexed in StuyTown anyway. But last I checked, if you want to go big, a 3-bedroom in Peter Cooper is like over $9,000 a month. And again, these are non-doorman, thin wall, thin ceiling buildings. Insolent Panda, thanks for the follow. Intergalactic rocket lag suck, yeah. That's what I'm saying. In Norway, the 69 days of sunlight. Yeah, I mean, once you get too far from the equator, too, you get long days, long nights, depending on the season. And a lot of Peter Cooper is also just engulfed in scaffolding right now. Look at just the most elaborate, continuous scaffolding. This is the sport that StuyTown people play, paddleball. It's like tennis. It's not pickleball. It's like more like a tennis with a thick paddle, depending on if you use that, like a wooden paddle, and a slightly deflated tennis ball. And the rules are not like pickleball either. It's more like it's miniaturized tennis. Kosako, thanks for the follow. And these are the current market rate apartment prices. This is what they were, many years ago. This was like a very wanted place to live. It was desired. That's probably the word I'm looking for. Because it was meant for, the average family with a nice sense of community, good place to raise kids. A doorman and a butler? Not here. Not here. Kosako, thank you. Thanks for following and saying hi. Glad you're sticking around. Gibbo Priest, thanks for the follow. You won't reincarnate into us? Darn it. Jack Moore, hello. Deborah, good afternoon.
You guys do something with that printer.
I mean, none of these games with the fast cutting movements are great for the knee joints. But pickleball you can probably play by just standing in one spot depending on how long your limbs are.
I'll see you later, okay?
That is true too, Go Fergus. There will only ever be one of you as you exist. Not as many phone zombies. Bluetooth headphones help with that. They could be audio zombies. At least they don't have to crank their necks down as much. Yeah, if you're going to pay $9K and you can pay $9K, I feel like you should probably choose something different than Peter Cooper at that point. It's a principle of the whole thing, paying this much for these apartments, which they keep trying to label as luxury, but they don't really have any of the pieces of the luxury apartment that you'd expect. Like the components, like doorman. At that point, you should have like central air. I don't know. Will there be a Highline walk tomorrow? I mean, I plan on walking through. I'm just hoping I still have access to everything I need to have access to go there tomorrow. I trekked on Friday. It seemed to work. I'll have to run all my reports and stuff to make sure I can do what I got to do, and then we'll see. But yeah, I don't think we'll be record walking down the Highline. It's going to warm up again tomorrow. It says 82 right now, according to my watch. When was the last time Nightbot's the temperature? 82. Pretty accurate. That's a paddling. Manhattan Baruch thinks it still looks like the projects. Well, I mean, you can think something, but you could be wrong. That's the beauty of it all. But it also means, you know, Baruch, there's a lot of Baruch educational areas around here, actually. CUNY Baruch is here. Simon Baruch 104 Middle School is here. Farrell or Pharrell Samuel, thanks for the follow. Let's see, there are cars turning left here, but there aren't enough cars to actually turn left so we can cross. Because there's don't walk now is because of a left turn signal for the cars, but there's no cars left to turn left. Carl C's family co-op. Oh, it's a dorm and not considered luxury. Yeah, I mean, co-ops are their own beasts. Most of them, many of them do have door people, but not all. And even then, a lot of the buildings are older and it's harder to get the amenities kind of added to them. But it is what it is. The slip memorial. That's when I damaged the High Line by falling on it. For the record, I didn't damage the High Line. I don't want any trouble. We do like rational, logical Ursids, yes. Yeah, pretty much Hoshisar. Like I said, they can have their opinion but still be wrong, which is the best part about it. Door people. Yeah, that sounds like this, like something that could end up being in like a Twilight Zone, where you're in some weird dystopian society where some people just become doors because of whatever situation they're in. That's the choice they made, or maybe it wasn't a choice. I see door people. Well, you can get pests in any kind of apartment in New York, really. Just not the bed bugs, please, not the bed bugs. Yes, Deborah, piercingly so, piercingly so. The door's the only job left after AI is taking over? I mean, I don't think so on that point either, since there's the automated door openers and biometrics and stuff. Spaceship coming to Earth? What spaceship? I'll take it. I would be glad to be chosen as the ambassador to the Earthicans, or for the Earthicans. That's us. Strawberry Fields, that's the name of the spaceship. Yes. You will be in charge of the naming of any extraterrestrial. Well, see, I don't know. That we don't want to overdo it too much either, right? We have to learn the extraterrestrial language. So maybe you'll be part of the interpretation team and assign to, you have to learn their language and you know, get everything properly attributed to English or other languages. This is your job. On board Times Square with the other Galaxy tour. So yeah, I mean, if they land there and they see all the Elmos and King Kongs, they'll be like, wow. Now that's variety. It is tempting, Ron. You'll be chosen for your ability to communicate with the masses. A cookbook. Brilliant. Bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Bum ba-dum bum. Yeah, you got a lot of work ahead of you, Strawberry. You know, it's tough out there in extraterrestrial matters. Hey, it's a kitty cat. It must be the deli cat. It's hanging out. It knows where it lives. Crossy, crossy. This part of Lexington Avenue, as we're just about to enter, as we walk through the CUNY Baruch campus, is referred to colloquially as Curry Hill. There's a lot of Indian restaurants and grocery stores in this area. On my left is the Armory, which I think is also used as a big event space at times. Mark's Allen. I was surprised too, but I made it. They're not coming here looking for intelligent life. I guess we're done. I mean, I think some space shows have approached it that way, where, you know, extraterrestrials are watching us, but they wait for the right time to make themselves known when a certain civilization is considered ready. We're probably not ready yet, considering we can't stop killing each other. Over seemingly trivial things at times, so it's not time yet. If I were an alien tasked with figuring out the right time to make contact. It's Brandon. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. The Uranus bar exam, oh boy. With a minor in probe studies. Okay. I don't know. Maybe there's a galactic council that has established law on contacting primitive civilizations like us. Jan 003300, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, several sci-fi movies or shows or whatever have explored that consideration too, that these extraterrestrials are starved for resources and they're just looking for resource-rich planets anywhere. And at that point, it doesn't matter what lives on it. Who knows?
She's trying to wipe her head on the ground.
Alfaros from Kenya, awesome. Hopefully you're enjoying what I'm putting out there from Manhattan. If they ask you to take them to your leader, you take them to Neil deGrasse Tyson, that's probably a good idea. He's very enthusiastic about it all too, so. Plus he knows enough and is respectful enough to communicate, hopefully. It's probably a good choice. It's all documented in Starship Troopers, that's right. I don't want to wait for my life to be We'll find out in November, yeah? That's true too. Oh, the History Channel aliens guy with the wild hair. Aliens. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know that I'm like hands-free, that might have startled you a little bit when I got both of my hands in the frame. The camera's just floating. I mean, the Mayans had their own predictions about the end of the world too, right? So anyway, I'm gonna go do a rolling stop as we walk this way now. They're gonna come on Thanksgiving. That's very inconsiderate of them. Oh, it's a window. Got it. I mean, yeah, it's hard to time your space travel properly, right? Although they do have to do it pretty close. You know, it's hard to land something on Mars without doing some calculations first. Anyway, thanks folks for joining today's Sunday walk. I'm gonna go meet Mrs. Commuter for a little food before SummerSlam Part 2 later tonight. We'll have to take the train out there. That'll be fun. We did it yesterday, but I'm hoping we find a different way to get back today. That wasn't fun. And tomorrow we are working again. So yeah, thank you for joining. Appreciate your support. Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, thank you. Yeah, let me know who to raid. Subscribers, thank you. Not subscribers, thank you too. But if you're not subscribed and listening, do think about it. Helps us out, helps other walkers out too. It's just a good way of showing your support for this kind of content. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. And thanks to All Day Dan NYC for the raid. And thanks for those of you from that raid for sticking around, hanging out. We stream again tomorrow morning. I don't know what happened there, but everything kind of restarted, I think. I don't know why. Weird, right? All right. I don't know if I saw a raid. I might just choose someone to raid right now while I can. We'll go to Mieki. We'll do that. All right. If you can hear me right now, thanks again for joining. Hopefully this is working right now. I don't know, actually. Is it? Maybe. Have a great rest of the weekend. I'll see you tomorrow morning for a commute. Hopefully this doesn't break again. I don't know what's going on. I have to try to save the logs and see if it's something in there. And I'll see you when I see you. So again, thanks for your thumbs on YouTube. Thanks to the mods. Hopefully you can hear me and it's not crapping out again. And we'll see you soon. Until next time. Bye.